Jaijeet is also on the show with me. And Jaijeet, in terms of the economic relevance and more importantly for Maldives than it is for India, India has carried forward the tradition of providing soft loans for developmental projects, maritime projects, infrastructure, health, education. These all have benefited Maldives for several decades now, and they continue to do so because India has its policy of neighborhood first well defined, and irrespective of any hiccups that come between India and its neighbors, it continues to have these hiccups, these hindrances do not end up faltering the large scale foundational level relationship between India and Maldives, or for that matter any of the other countries in the subcontinent with which India shares these cordial relationship that has lasted for decades together.
Absolutely right. And the responsibility for that cordial relationship, or the reason for the cordial relationship, turns out to be India.
Yeah.
As you see from an economic perspective, Maldives is less than a rounding of error for India from a economic perspective. But it's important that we maintain friendly relationships, and that's a tradition. And India has acted in a very responsible manner. So I think hats off and kudos to the absolute fine diplomacy that India has played by being responsible. If you look at any other relationship, not just China, even if you look at US, it has tried to behave in a manner which is not really a moral way of dealing with other countries. They have used their power in an overt manner, in a obnoxious manner, to put it in the right words. Whereas, in spite of all the provocations that India had, especially in terms of Maldives, the Indian government behaved extremely responsibly. And I mean provocations from both the Maldivian side as well as the Indian social media side, where a lot of people said, let's take this step and let's take that step. But the government behaved in a very responsible manner, and we see the outcome of it, which is beneficial for both Maldives and for India. Obviously, Maldivian economy is significantly dependent on India. It's not just solely dependent on India, but significantly dependent. And it is up to India to make sure that they do not misuse that dependence. They strengthen Mauritius as a nation, and India continues to be the first responder to the needs of Mauritius, be it military requirements, be it water requirements, COVID requirements, and so on and so forth. And so the prism of the relationship is not just economic, but it's multidimensional, because from India's side, the economic relationship is not something very significant, but it's the multiple other dimensions which are significant, and that's what has really played out.